Hi everybody. I don't know if anybody's with me. It is about 10 to 1. It's much later than I had planned to do this, but it has not been my best day, and I actually have had a terrible morning. It would have been wonderful because my roommate actually went out with her son, and they went out for lunch, so I was looking forward to a nice, relaxed, easy time and an ability to talk to you without any angst. So unfortunately, it didn't work out that way because of my own issues. Just wasn't feeling great today. My blood pressure was up this morning, and my stomach was really not doing well at all. And unfortunately, I wound up again, this is an indelicate subject, but I wound up again being constipated and impacted, and not not a pretty picture either, in reality or figuratively. It was just not not my best morning. So I may have yet to do. Yeah, it is what it is, Angie. I thought I was having a little bit of a straight run toward getting home, but it looks like not. I have some ongoing stomach issues, and I don't know. It could be a combination of the food and the when I take, hi Christine, when I take the thanks Maria, when I take the pain medication, when I take the oxycodone. I try not to take it often, but it doesn't seem to matter. Hi there, Sheila. I survived for now. They still are not finished with me. They want to do some more things to make sure that this is not an ongoing issue. I would have sworn that I was okay a couple of days ago, but no such luck. I don't know my body anymore. I don't know what it's apt to do. It's doing things it has never done before in my entire life. So I am not happy. Definitely the pain medication can do it. Thanks a lot. Yeah, hi Cindy. I put my makeup on before the whole thing started, so I was off to what I hoped was a pretty decent day, but no such luck. My right leg was very swollen today. I could barely get it into my shoe. I have not been able to do the kind of walking that I hoped that I would. I did walk a little bit. My stomach is really feeling awful. I did sort of have a little bit of lunch, which may or may not have been such a great idea, but the nurse told me to do it. No, it's not. No, the diet is really quite terrible in here because the choices, I've been having chicken, mashed potatoes, and carrots a lot because the other choices, a lot of them, I just cannot eat. I had some pea soup today for lunch, only half a bowl, and I couldn't eat. They had Salisbury steak again with mashed potatoes, and I feel like the mashed potatoes are kind of like glue anyway, so I didn't have that. And they had broccoli that was like raw. I don't understand what the heck it is. I know, it's just so frustrating. I'm just so tired of not feeling well. I want to wake up one day and say, oh my God, it's me. And I can kind of get about the business of recuperating. I mean, I got frightened today. It was a really scary episode that was not choosing to resolve itself very easily. And at this point, the nurse had I have a wonderful nurse today. I have one who cares, which is a rare gift. I cannot believe the battery is down to 20% again. This is so crazy. I don't get it. I think the battery is in cahoots with my roommate. I don't know why it's doing this. It was up at, I think, 60-something%. Hi, Dan. Not such a great day today. Today's not my best day, but I'm hoping it'll get better. I sort of have indigestion at this point, too. Probably would have been wiser not to eat and to just let my stomach kind of relax. Yeah, I know, but it's almost 2 months, and I know it's not a long time in the world's time, but it's an awfully long time when you're living it day by day. I mean, it's not yet 2 months. It's shy of that by 10, 11 days. So, but it feels like forever. It just feels like forever. Her son took her out to lunch. Isn't that nice? That was a gift for more than just her. So I'm very happy about that. I hope she's enjoying herself. And I hope it makes her a little bit less angry and upset all the time. So it would be nice if it gives her some pleasure and she can relax and enjoy it. Yeah, I'm trying. I am trying so hard to keep smiling, but I have to tell you, and to be honest with you, in all fairness, I am not drinking much water. I hate the water here. I've been having the little bit of bottled water, but I have that when I take my pills, and they're little bottles. I've been having some ginger ale. I try to drink tea, but the tea often tastes like coffee because they use the same mugs. So it's, tastes like coffee. It could be. It could absolutely be. It's definitely a possibility. But better anything than me. I know it's just so hard for me to do. I'm definitely going to do it. I'm going to force myself to have more today. Hi, Carol. But I feel as if my entire system was backed up. I really, really thought that it was better. But it's not, and it's a little bit. I've been drinking prune juice. I get prune juice twice a day often, and I just don't know what to do anymore. Oh, I have to tell you, Sandy, I did call one of the places last night. I was on the phone with them for a long time. It sounds like a good place, but it's expensive. I mean, he told me that it was going to cost me $50 to get the initial stuff, and then I forgot how much it was going to be a month, but if I paid annually, it would be less, and they would take off the $50. But the fee per month, if I want to have it both at home and while I'm out, is going to run about $50 a month, and that's a lot of money. So I'm not sure. It was the first one, I think, in the list you gave me. I want to call the others also. This one does not work on a landline, which is great because it's not going to be determined by a landline. It goes over VoIP, the Voice over Internet Protocol, and I would carry a little credit card sized thing apparently in my purse or on my belt or whatever when I'm out, and I would have a wrist button that I could push if I was in trouble. And it's extra also if you want the accidental fall device as well. And of course I would want that. Who would not want that? Because what if you're knocked unconscious? You want somebody not to come? So yeah, it was not Life Alert. I forgot what it was called, the first one. It's on this phone, so I can't look it up now. It was the very first one in your list. I'm going to check a few of the others. I need to, of course, he did tell me that they're running a sale this weekend only. So I told him I would get back to him before Tuesday. And that I would, that they have fizz. What's fizz? Oh, warm prune juice. Oh yeah, the doctor actually prescribed milk and magnesia for me. So as he said, we're going to hit it from the top and from the bottom. So it's just very exciting stuff. What can I tell you? But it's not fun. I've had enough of these travails, and it's been difficult. And I just don't know that I have the wherewithal anymore to keep on going. I just don't. It's been a hard road. And I mean, today, I texted Sheila, and I said, can this thing kill me? You feel so sick, and nothing wants to move anywhere, and you're feeling as if you want to go in with a scoop. Now, forgive me if anybody is having lunch while watching me. Don't. Not today. So I'm doing the best I can, but I'm tired. I'm tired of not feeling well. I now have indigestion. I should not have eaten. I should have left well enough alone until dinner time and hoped that maybe it would be better by then. I don't know what to do anymore. Oh no. Oh, Sandy, I'm so sorry to hear that. LIJ is a good hospital though, so she should be getting good care. I will certainly pray for your friend, and do let us know how she's doing over time. That's really interesting about your daughter working at Chatterton and knowing somebody who lives on Frankel. Yeah, not fun, Dan. Just one of those days when life catches up with you and says, hey, not so easy. This is not going to be a straight road by any stretch of the imagination. She had stents put in. I had one stent put in 10 years ago. The stent is actually a good thing because it really makes many people feel much better right away. The stuff that they give people during a colonoscopy, it moves you like a mountain. Oh, I don't know. Yeah, no, that really is terrible. Oh, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you kindly. Yeah, I certainly am having... You see, of course Sheila would know. I am having an off day, and I'm disappointed because I felt like things were coming along. So, yeah, I mean, if you need information about anything, contact Sheila. Sheila's going to hate me for this. But Sheila knows more about more stuff than anybody I know. I mean, who else can you call from the bathroom? So, God bless. I mean, some friendships are just beyond. And I'm very, very lucky. Not only do I have Sheila, but by proxy, Chatterton was there. My son grew up in Forest Hills, so he went to Forest Hills High. Yes, toilet chats. And without them, I have to tell you, I don't know what I would have done. But I always feel when I'm talking to Sheila that I'm not only talking to Sheila, but I'm also by proxy talking to David, who has much experience with all of this stuff as well. Exactly, Maria. You know who your friends are when you're stopped up, or possibly the other. Aw, Christine. Yeah, New York is... I've lived in New York all of my life, and I'm at the point now where I really think I could live somewhere else. I am already dreading the winter. I don't like the winters when I feel normal. Dealing with snow and possibly not being able to get out in Flushing. Yeah. I don't know, Angie. I'm not sure if I feel that strong some of the time. Today was not a good day. Last night was not a good night. I don't know. I feel, oh hi, I just, sorry, caught the very end of that. That was Barb, wasn't it? Your hubby was born in Forest Hills? David, David grew up there. He had friends from there from the time he was a little boy, all through his adult life. And of course now he's living in LA, and after living in Scottsdale. Now there's a thought. I certainly know we would have a good old time, even if it was in between little bouts of God knows what. But yeah, we definitely would have a good time. I don't know if I could take those little spiders you were fighting off. Remember that night with the covers? Yeah, so I don't know. There was something else I wanted to talk to you about today, but it has totally slipped my mind. Central Florida? I would imagine so. I know patience is a really hard thing to live with. It is a virtue, there's no doubt, but it is not easy. I mean, I feel Where is Noonan, Georgia? I feel at the mercy of, and I'm so tired of feeling at the mercy of, and I'm dreading when the nurse comes back from lunch because she wants to do an enema. Even though I have started to eliminate what is in there, she still wants to do. No Bialys, forget it. I had a Bialy this morning. It was nothing like any New York Bialy I've had, but it is what it is. Near Atlanta, okay, that should be nice. I had some friends who moved down. Well, I mean, my friend Linda does not want to go there. She finally told me last night she doesn't want to go to the store. She doesn't want them taking pictures of her. You think so? It's not going to make me feel horrific? Oh, are you British? Oh, okay. Yeah, I have to drink lots of water. That is the hardest thing. I actually had some leftover Raisin Bran cereal, and I tried to eat that. I didn't manage to have too much of it. I had maybe a third of it. One of those little boxes that they serve. It'll help clean out the pipes. Okay, I mean, the pipes are not in good shape. I hate that this happened on a holiday weekend because, as I say, I was lucky enough to have an incredible nurse for the early shift, but if I get the usual one for the 3 to 11, she's much less attentive, so I will be on my own. Oh, here we go. Didn't you say that to me about the NG tube? I don't know, Sheila. Yeah, I stay away from carbs. Carbs are binding. Okay, well, I couldn't eat my lunch, so I foolishly asked them to bring me some food. I did ask them to bring me a piece of whole wheat bread. And I asked them to bring me a little bit of turkey and cheese. Oh, look at that. There's no, oh, there is cheese. Oh, that's hilarious. I think it's a slice of packaged American cheese. So I have this. I don't know if I'll eat any of it. I don't know if I'll eat a little of it. I have indigestion right now. I did that. That was my first line of defense. And that was mixed blessing. So I guess we're on to phase 2. He also did say, oh, okay, take care, Dan. It's great to see you too. The doctor had said that I could take milk of magnesia. Now I'm afraid with them attacking me from the top, the bottom, and sideways, I could be really in bad shape for the rest of the weekend, and I'm not looking forward to that. No cheese and no bananas. Terrific. Exactly, Arlene. It is not fun, that medication. And I try not to take it. I would rather have the pain than go through this, because this is torture. I mean, this is really, literally torture. So I'm going to see how the rest of the day goes. Yeah. No rice, no chocolate. I just had some vanilla ice cream for lunch because I couldn't eat lunch. So I had probably half of a Dixie cup of vanilla ice cream. I tried to drink the tea, which of course is water, but it tastes like coffee. So tea that tastes like coffee is not palatable to me. I do have some ginger ale. Can I do that? Is that safe? Thanks a lot, Sue. I just wish I felt well. No rice. I can't stand this. I want to feel better. No room change, but so far it's not as terrible today. Who knows later? They would have to bring...
Reminder, beauty parlor is open till 3 o'clock. Beauty parlor open till 3 o'clock. Thank you.
I don't know what's open till 3 o'clock, but something is. I don't know. Can I take heartburn medication with everything else that's going on? Doesn't count for liquid intake? Oh, swell. What if I had decaffeinated tea? Oh, beauty parlor. Ah, gotcha. Yeah, maybe one of these days I should do, well, but then again, I'm leaving next Saturday, hopefully, And the first thing I thought about today when I started to have all those problems, I had apple juice for breakfast a couple of days. Didn't seem to do anything for me. The prune juice, I've had that a few days. I need a blowtorch, that's what I need. And I really hate the way I feel. And I made a mistake by trying to eat. I should not have tried to eat because I feel like now I have indigestion, and that's going to complicate things. And as I say, if I have the usual nurse from 3 to 11, I'm going to get no help there. So I'm going to be essentially on my own on a holiday weekend. They don't have apples here, at least they've never offered me any. The only fruit they seem to offer is bananas. I actually had something that I enjoyed here. I've had it twice. They put, I think it was little, what do you call those little orange slices, the mandarin oranges? They had that in gelatin, and it was really delicious. I want to make that juice. Oh, God, Sue, I want to be on the road to recovery. Desperate to be on the road to recovery. I can't stand myself anymore. I really cannot. The doctor who is taking care of me here, that I've seen twice, I've met twice, said that he wants me to have a water tap enema. They have Jell-O. They keep it on the floor. Nobody ever offered it to me. Oh yeah, right, Angie. That's what you'd like to think. Hi, Bella. Milk and magnesia with prune juice. I missed the rest of that juice. I have got to go back and look at those messages. Let's see. Warmed up in a small glass. What have you missed? You've missed me being all plugged up, Bella. That's what you've missed. So that is... Oh, God. I am on the second floor. It's just, at this point, as long as it's quiet and there's no aggravation, I will say that I have no doubt that the aggravation I've had for a couple of days, bad, Bella. Probably having to do with the medication, you know, the pain medication in addition to whatever else. So it's just not, it's not a good time for me. Oh, really? Why the water tap? What's the difference between that and the usual one? Bottle of water. Oh, okay, good to know. Not fun. I think I had a half a cup of water. I think I had an enema once in my life, many, many years ago. So I have no idea how that works. Warm prune juice. I can get warm prune juice by letting it sit on my table. That's about the best I can do. Once again, I've been taking Miralax. I didn't take it yesterday because I thought I was good. Oh, it's a larger amount of water? That's not good. Oh my God. I don't drink coffee, Connie. I just, I can only drink decaf coffee. Oh, no, well, they said a water tap. So, yes, I am. And how delightful is that? They can warm it in the microwave. They'll never eat again. Huh. It goes higher up the tract and works better. Oh, swell. I have a feeling that it's everywhere from my esophagus down. I mean, it's there. Half a cup of water every half hour. That's not bad, half a cup every half hour. I could manage that. If I look at the clock, I could definitely do that. I can't stand the water. I can't stand and when it gets warm, I also can't stand the Triple H. I know, I really, really am trying. When I get home, I have got to get that, what was it that somebody recommended? The Crystal Light. And my nerves. My nerves have made it worse. There's no question about that. I just really do not feel well today, and I made made a significant mistake by trying to eat lunch. That was not smart. It was not a good idea. And here I am feeling absolutely horrific. So I can only hope that it passes and I start to feel some kind of normal at some point later on today. Let's see what they gave me here. Oh, at least they gave me Heinz French dressing. Why haven't they moved me? I don't know, Angie, but as I say, once it quieted down, I said, the heck with it. It's Saturday. Tomorrow, no, today's Sunday. Sunday, so it's less than a week. So I've got tomorrow, and I'm hoping they take me. Oh, yeah, I would be happy for that. Oh, excuse me. Go Fizz. Okay. Yeah, I do like Fizz. What about the ginger ale? Is the ginger ale a good idea? Because I got a couple of those. Oh, okay. A little lime or lemon juice. I can do that when I get home. It's clearly not going to happen here, but I can do it when I get home. I really need them to change my water so that I have some ice in it. When they bring the ice, they usually just bring ice altogether with no water, and then it's too cold for me. Crystal Light is a light drink that is good for you if you're on a diet. It has some nice taste to it. Comes in different flavors, and you add it to water. But I'll let the other people who use it talk to you more about it, because up to now I really have not used it. So that's something I have to look into doing, and we'll see. I have to tell you, by the way, on the idea, Avion, yeah. When I was walking down the hall several times yesterday, that was Marla had called me, and I certainly want to talk to her, but I wanted to finish this first. So I'll give her a call back when I'm done. Oh God, I want to feel better. I can't stand myself. I managed to dress myself today. That was the gift. Yeah, I just can't stand plain water. I never liked it. I like, I think it's CVS has this gold emblem water. It is carbonated, and they have it in some nice flavors. My favorite flavor for it is, I think it's CVS has this gold emblem water. It is carbonated, and they have it in some nice flavors. My favorite flavor for it is a pineapple and coconut. I love it. It is absolutely delicious. But after a while, it starts to hurt me, so I can't drink it too often. So, I wonder what's happening with Marla. 7-Up settles your stomach. Dried peaches. Okay. I hope that this whole thing works, because once again, I must be backed all the way up to my throat, because it got to the point where when I was eating, I felt a little bit like I did when I had the ileus, and when everything was backed up because it wasn't moving through my system, so it was a little bit scary. So I am hoping that the whole thing passes without killing me in the process. So we'll see how it plays out. She's due back from lunch in about 10 minutes. My nurse. Oh, I know. Sue, there are moments, though, when it's just plain hard, and it can be something easy, it can be something small or seemingly small, but it doesn't feel that way. Everything feels monumental, because everything that makes me not feel well feels monumental. By the way, somebody had asked about the chair before, and Linda had told me she didn't want to go sit in the chair. She didn't want a picture taken of her. I wanted it because I really wanted some lead time to get some idea of which chair might work, and I thought if I saw it and I saw a person sitting in it, that it would give me some idea. But for some reason, it was freaking her out and making her nervous. So I said, don't do it. I had asked my friend Jackie if she could do it, and she told me no, she couldn't do it because she couldn't walk, and it would be hard for her to walk from her car to the place, so that didn't work out. So, I have to go myself, but the problem is I can't go till the day I leave, and at that point I have to buy something no matter what, because I need it for that night. And I just didn't want to be in that position. I wanted to see them first. What I may try to do is call the store on Tuesday, and it is a serious business, especially when you're not. It's kind of like everything else in life, isn't it, Sheila? You don't miss the things you have, it's only what you don't have. Milk of magnesia is what my mother always used to use. I'm hoping they have the liquid here. I'm hoping they're not going to give me some tablets because I always took that. I know that, that's true, Sheila, but I just wanted to have some idea to be prepared for which price point I was going to be in. I don't think so. It's made in the USA, and I think it's actually made in Pennsylvania or New Jersey or something like that. It has very good reviews in terms of the actual chair. I will try to put a link to the type of chair on my Facebook page so anybody who wants to check it out can. Of course, I did like the most expensive one.
No.
Hi. Let me hold on for a second because I don't want to do anything that I'm not supposed to do. Okay. The Amazing Walker curry roll. No, I didn't. What I saw, hold on for just a minute. What I saw was the one that one, what do they call it? The rollator, but the therapist had told me not to get it. She had said it was dangerous, so I went with the plain walker. So nothing fancy about it, but the rollator might be something for down the road. But then again, maybe I can walk without it, and I will have a cane, thanks to one of my wonderful friends here. So I'm going to try that out as well, and we'll see how it works. So I hope I'm covering my issues here. Getting a little bit of privacy is just the hardest thing in the world. Yeah, so we'll see how that plays out. Oh my God, I have the curtain open now because I'm alone in the room for now, and I see the sun. I never see daylight, so it's just so wonderful to see the sun. It's really great. I'm loving it. So I just say a little prayer for me that it goes smoothly and that I get past this little hurdle without too much difficulty. I really do feel like I'm backed up all the way to my throat, and I need to straighten all that out, and I wonder if that's what's raising my blood pressure. So we shall see. I'm not sure. So on that note, I am starting to feel like I better get ready to go. I think it's that witching hour. I'm not sure. I hear people out in the hall, and I'm not sure if anybody's coming this way or that way. I'm going to try to do that, Maria. And you're still doing better with your sleeping and everything? Okay, I'm going to end this now. Maybe I'll get a chance to come back later. Maybe I'll get a chance to come back tomorrow. I'm not sure because it kind of depends upon what's going on with my insignificant other. So, yeah. Oh, I'm so glad, Maria. That's wonderful news. I hope so, Sue. I'm going to work on it. I really will give it my all. Lord knows I have been, but there's a new wrinkle every day. There's a new little wrinkle. And, oh, on a good note, maybe, and I'm not sure. You take care. On a good note, maybe, I have the drain seems to be putting out a little bit less today. It put out 35 this morning, so I'm still not in the zone of where I need to be to take it out, but it is getting better. You take care too, Sue, and I will see you soon. It does, Angie, it really does. I cannot tell you how I feel just looking out the window and seeing the sun. Oh my God. I hope I do too, Carol. I hope I just feel better. I just want to feel like I can function. I'll settle with function. So we'll see how it plays out. I will talk to you soon. Take care. Enjoy the rest of the day. And if I don't get back to you, it's not because I don't want to, so understand that. But if I don't get back to you, enjoy the rest of the holiday weekend. For those who enjoy and celebrate it, I pray to God it is better, Marnie, and thank God for that iPad, because I've been using it a lot to look things up and, you know, try to work with that. It's easier when I can get on the network. Sometimes I can't, but every time I can. Okay, take care. I will see you soon and love you. Bye-bye.